Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. As you can read from the description of this video, yes, I'm informing you guys my COVID experience and my quarantine experience. So it all started off before everything went into lockdown. It was around March of 2020. You would always hear about COVID, like it's getting bad. And I remember the day that my mom forced me to wear a mask when I go to school, and then everybody at school were afraid to touch each other, they wouldn't go near anyone or anything. And then I remember the teacher took it seriously as well, they wouldn't let students hug them, they would just tap for a high five. So it was really crazy. I didn't take it seriously because I thought it would be another the Ebola virus, where it wasn't really, it was serious, but it never it wasn't as serious as COVID is. But at the time I had a boyfriend, and my mom forbid me from seeing him because she didn't want me to get COVID and then give it to her. So I couldn't really see him as much. So the last time I saw him was the last day I was a free person. After that day I was stuck at home in quarantine. I was really because not only was I in a relationship, I was how is it going to affect my relationship? I was just really scared. So I just hated it, and I wanted to it to be over with and stuff. So then going into quarantine, it was very difficult because everybody was self-isolating, nobody was out anymore, and then it put a difficult strain on my relationship at the time, to the point where we broke up. He dumped me because he was you know what, I feel we're at two different points in our lives, and I feel COVID is too much at the moment. When COVID is over, maybe we could try this again, but we never did. So I was really depressed during most of my quarantine, and it was just very hard for me. And there were most nights where I was really crying. But before I get into that, really divulge into it, I gotta tell you the time that my mom got COVID. So my mom, one day, she had these coughs. It started one day and then it just continued out throughout the week. And I remember I thought nothing of it because my mom always is the type of person that gets sick easily. So she has coughs here and there. So it wasn't really I didn't think anything of it much, I guess. So then one day she got worse, and so she went to the doctors. I didn't know about it until I woke up one morning and she was gone. I texted her and she was I'm at the doctor's getting a COVID test, and that's it. So I was just listening to music, and she called me and said oh, I have COVID, so I need you to spray everything I touched, everywhere I went, spray, and go into your room after when you're done, and stay in your room because the doctor informed her that we need to self-isolate in our rooms so I wouldn't get the COVID. But we didn't know that. I was already too late though. I already gotten COVID from her, but we didn't know at the time, so we were self-isolating in our rooms. We couldn't come out. Every time I were to come out, I would have to spray the air, the path, everywhere she went, I had to spray. Everything she touched, I had to spray. It was very difficult. It was really, I didn't like it at all. It was so freaking annoying, and I was so scared to leave my room. After dinner, I remember that my mom would DoorDash something or Uber Eats, I forgot, and then I would have to get the food right outside her door. The only way we would communicate is by texting each other or calling each other, and that's it. And then I was saying previously earlier, that around the time when I was isolating my room, I didn't have any freedom. So I felt I was stuck in a cage. I really felt uncomfortable. And then around that time, my then boyfriend broke up with me because, as I said earlier, and I was really heartbroken, and quarantine was really getting me really depressed. I was crying each night, crying throughout the day, just really not feeling myself. I was such a mess. Quarantine really changed me in a lot of ways, because not only did I really see what was going on with me, I also could tell that my social anxiety, it went up. I never had it before. During quarantine, I recently got it, because now, to this day, when I go out and I'm around a large group of people, I get really nervous and anxious because I'm still not used to it, because after a year or two of self-isolating, you're not used to it anymore, which in my case, that's how it was. At first, I lost weight, but then at first I started eating more because I was constantly home, so I had nothing to do. I was constantly eating junk food, gaining weight. I finished my junior year in quarantine. So then starting September, I was starting my senior year, but then my school didn't open back up, so I had to just finish my senior year over Zoom. So it was not the best. I didn't really picture my senior year like going through that, but it was fine, I guess. I feel like the way things are going right now, I feel like there might be another quarantine, and I'm just like preparing myself mentally in case if it does happen, because the last time I didn't prepare myself and I ended up suffering badly throughout the times. But I'm just waiting for another quarantine just to happen. But we'll see. I'm not trying to bring bad luck, I'm just saying. But yeah, this was my quarantine experience. I hope you guys are vaccinated and are safe. I got my vaccination shot like 2 months ago. If you're in a country where you're self-isolating, then please do that and stay safe from this pandemic. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you'll be notified when I post. And don't forget to follow my social medias down below in the description.